Hi everyone, Sandy Johnston, Director of Communications for the Town of Medway. I'm here today in the Assessor's office. We're videoing our third episode in our Town Hall series. So I'm sitting here with our new assessor, Principal Assessor, Chris Parks. You might have seen him around town. He's been in this office now for 2 years. He's come up through the ranks and ascended into the Principal Assessor role. So thank you for having us here, Chris.
Oh, thank you for coming.
So we're going to dig a little bit deeper into the role of the Assessor's office. Could you tell us a little bit about the main functions of this office?
Okay, so predominantly the biggest thing that the Assessor's office does is we evaluate and put values on each of the properties within the municipality. To do that, we use previous year's sales to kind of inform a market approach so that we can make sure that we're being fair and accurate and equitable across the town and all the properties.
Okay, so that sounds like an awful lot of work. You just
is, yeah.
talked about all of the properties here in Medway.
Yes.
With a population of just under 14,000. I can't imagine that you do that work yourself. So could you tell us a little bit about how you gather all of that information?
Yeah, so there's about 5,000 properties, more or less, in the town, which we can't visit all of those every year. So we have a schedule that we go out about once every 10 years, and to do that we send out our data collector, Rachel Cliff. So she's the one who will be knocking on all your doors.
Rachel's awesome.
Yeah, she is awesome.
Welcome her in with open arms.
But she's really just going out to make sure that our records are accurate, so we have the right number of bedrooms, bathrooms, things like that, so that if our information is accurate, it can be equitable across the town.
Okay. So what would be one of the main reasons that someone would visit the office?
Well, one of the big reasons could be questions about the value. Maybe there's a chance that they don't quite understand how we got to the value that we did, and they can come in and speak to us about that. Or the most common one is actually coming in for excise abatements, where if you sell your car within a calendar year, you can come down, speak to Terry, and she can help you out with that for the most part, but we need usually proof of you've gotten rid of the vehicle somehow and that you've canceled or re-registered the plate onto another vehicle. But it'll abate the remainder of the year on the vehicle. So from the point you got rid of it and canceled everything to the end of the year, so if you paid $300 and you cancel in September, you're getting more like $100 back. Spitballing, don't quote me on that.
Okay, so what are some other tax exemptions? Like how would someone qualify? Could you go into a little bit more detail?
Sure. The big ones that we have tend to be the 22 exemptions, which are veterans, usually disabled veterans, for families whose family member might have died in service, as well as elderly exemptions that tend to be usually income restricted, and that changes year to year. But if you go onto our town website, there's usually a good guideline of what the restrictions are. Or again, they can always call or come in, and we can help them out.
Okay, so that's a good segue. I wanted to mention that you can find all the forms for this office online, or there's also a list of frequently asked questions if you had any other issues that have come up. So just visit thetownofmedway.org, and under departments, click on the Assessor's office, and then the phone number is listed as well. And please feel free to call or stop by. So thank you, Chris, for letting us come in and dig a little bit deeper into the services that the Assessor's Department offers. And again, my name's Sandy Johnston, Director of Communications for the Town of Medway, and I hope to see you around town.